Hey, it's Stetium. I'm playing some more CK3 Struggle for Iberia, and this time I will be starting as a character outside of Iberia to get a certain achievement called Holidaying in Iberia, which requires you to start outside of Iberia, get involved, and then end the Iberian struggle, but by any available means. Uh, my choice of character is going to be a Viking. Uh, Actually, a count of, if this is what they are called, actually, in the land of the Vikings. But a low nobleman uh, who is then going to go for an adventure to settle in Iberia and end the Iberian struggle. This guy looks pretty well. He's not perfect, but he is okay. He's relatively young. His traits are meh, but whatever. I'm going to be starting as him. Also, he's relatively closer to the Iberia. Then I can expand a little bit, expand my military, and yeah, I'm gonna go for Iberia. Unfortunately, he starts with learning education. Let's check out his sons. He is in martial education, which is good. I'm gonna educate that son, and then make him a warrior worthy of conquering at least part of Iberia. I'm going to go with strategy focus, regardless of my education, to increase my military and then maybe focus on conquering my neighbors. So what do we have? We have the Viking version of archers and slash light infantry and basic light infantry of the Viking type. I'm gonna go with something expensive, Virgin veterans, or actually the veterans. Let's get 2 little stacks of them, and then we will be ready to conquer some small part of land in Scandinavia, and after that go for an adventure. So the hardest part of ruling. By their very nature, think meets can often be extremely boring. If tempers don't flare and no one gets dramatic, then it's just a long list of low-ranking freemen discussing petty affairs and standing out in the rain. Yet, as chieftain, I am required to be here, growing older every second, watching the men of Rogaland dog each other to death, wishing for a war to save me from this living hell. I could be doing such useful things with this time. Daydreaming about books. Learning. Yeah, I will increase the learning, why not? And after I have the veterans ready, I will conquer some land. So I get either a weak hook on the sun, or I can form a friendship. Yeah, I can form a friendship. I don't really need a weak hook from him at the moment. Yeah, I will. Actually, I have no gold to spare, so I will not recruit any of them right now. And the veterans should be ready any moment. They are right now. The Varangian Guard. By the time my steward comes to me with his plan, he seems to have already made up his mind. Serving with the Varangians in Miklagard will bring both wealth and glory. I cannot deny that part, but I could deny his request. On the other hand, would it be right to stop someone in their pursuit of glory? Steward and champion. Yeah, okay, he can go. And oh, he was actually a counselor. So maybe that was not such a good decision, but anyway, I will do some conquering. So let's conquer a duchy. And let's raise all of the men available. And go straight for the stronghold. Blood on the snow. It comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge, and for a moment I stagger, blinded. A sharp peal of giggles rings out behind me and I whirl. My son rises from his hiding spot, another snowball already clutched in his vicious little hand. So I can increase his opinion, I can lose some prestige, I don't want that. I can gain prestige, but decrease his opinion. I will take the prestige gamble. So let's take this stronghold. Also, he's gathering his army. I shouldn't go for him right now because he's in the mountains. Do I want him to be arrogant, compassionate, or callous? I think I will keep the arrogant. It's pretty good for the pagans, which rely mostly on prestige. Let's back up the army a little bit. This guy is fighting with raiders, which is pretty fortunate. So I will go for his second stronghold and block his way a little bit. Well, he moved to the capital, so yeah, I will take him out, and that's it. And this band. Now I need to recover some prestige I just lost. So let's take it. And soon enough I will have the first trade for well, requires me to start progressing in the Varagian adventure tree. So injured card here doesn't really matter that much at the moment. I could use some gold to go hunting to gain prestige. It's pretty cheap at the moment. Also, let's check the culture. It's Norse, think meat. Well, you know all of this already, so I'm not gonna go over all of that. Just have a quick look. And also, yeah, the barracks, pretty useful. Long ships, naval speed. Yeah, just a regular Viking. This hunting trip has been less than fruitful so far. Some of our party appear to have given up completely or are attempting at making the best out of lovely day outside. But what on earth is my courtier Hull doing? She's crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully. My lord, look, these are many useful herbs and flowers here. This one can soothe aches, while this one aids in the recovery of broken knuckle, and this one is said to ward off typhus. She keeps babbling about the plants she collected instead of being on the lookout for prey. Get back on your horse. Yeah, taking the prestige. And taking the prestige again. So soon I will be able to afford one building. But actually, yeah, it's better to raise a runestone for huge prestige gain. Yeah, it can go for the glory of vanquished foe. And I get conquest runestone in both cases, which grants me control growth. Sure, we'll take that. And maybe I can afford another group of veterans. Also, I will get this. No, He's not going to be leading the armies because his skill is not that impressive. I will take the gamble of the army provision, and then I will take the gold. I can hold a Grand Blood, but it's not really that important at the moment, and I have no prestige to spare. No concubines at the moment, thank you. Also, there's still there is still a white piece with that guy, but this guy can be taken out. So let's raise everyone. He's either callous or compassionate, but this is I think this is considered a negative trait in the religion, or not. It's not. So yeah, this is okay. And let's go straight for his main army, well, his only army, and conquer. He cannot do anything at this point. I still will need some more prestige. So this war is over. This province will increase the control quite fast due to the runestone being raised. So I will focus on the other one, the new one, and here we will take the building that gives me more prestige, and after that I will go for some gold. But right now I need some more prestige to afford these veterans. They cost 0.7 per month, and I'm gaining only 0.4 per month, naturally, so yeah. I can challenge this guy for a duel, either for gold or to the death, but I'm not the best warrior out there, so I'm not gonna risk it. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my courtier Hult. Sure, let's find out. At least it's not me who is going to get murdered. And I'm not going to create any titles right now because I don't quite remember if it is required to be a count or a duke to still be able to go for adventures. So he's a tough soldier, my oldest son, my only son, and he has a strong trait, which is good, very good. Let's see if there's a strong independent woman for him. There's not. Maybe a genius? Probably not, yeah. Intelligent? Also not. Quick, at least, maybe? Yeah. There is. They are just commoners, but whatever. Let's hope they produce strong, quick children. And yeah, I'm waiting for the renown to increase. Yeah, control growth is going to be okay. Also, this guy is not that likely to lead the armies directly, but who knows, I don't have a lot of people at my court to choose from. And our army is growing nice. Another son. That's well, I would prefer to have just one. Raised voices at the think meet. Pink meats are necessary chore for any decent chieftain, with all the free men in the area turning up to discuss local affairs, market, and jostle for this privilege or that. As to be expected with such large gatherings, they have a way of turning heated, and this thing is no exception. I struggle to follow the details through all the yelling, but it seems as through men from West Agur accuse a prominent magnate from Rogaland of stealing their flocks. So let's see. Levy size for the cost of popular opinion. Building construction in Rogaland, which is good since I am going to do that soon. Popular opinion for the cost of levies. Yeah, I will support Rogaland, the capital province, and then build some buildings there. I got pet dog for... anyway, let's read that first, since right now they are all new. Preparations for the hunt. The wilderness calling out to me. It's been too long since I last hunted out there. In the plains of Rogaland there are plenty of powerful boars. One of those would do well on my dinner table tonight. Something is missing though. Are my hunting spears too old and dull, or is it a companion I lack? Should I make sure to prepare well? What I have is enough. I just need time to prepare, so my next hunt will cost me no gold. Although it's a few months till I'm ready to launch another. So yeah, I have to spare gold right now, by the way, if I didn't say that already. And how long is that buff? Till 83, and I am in 74, so 10 years. Outdoor is silent as I pace around the horse-skin totem facing her quarters, inspecting from every angle. She's right, it's definitely a knitting pole, a powerful curse that threatens her very life. The runes carved into its haft are indecipherable. The actual text of the curse is bold and striking, confident in its righteousness, ending on a note of a hastily scrawled rage. We have no witnesses and no evidence save the curse pole itself. Yeah, can't you see it's all in your mind? I have no proof it's anyone's fault, so I'm not gonna accuse. Far from home, a stranger is brought to me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week. My liege, my guard, informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Sisoi, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Embrace Odin and this will be your home. Yeah. Sure. New guy at the court. This is what I need. And I can... Well, this is my son actually. I forgot. I still had him available. I'm gonna make him a steward, and also I gained some gold due to taxation. So this one already has a trading outpost. This will take 19 months, so to not waste time, I will build another market here. And after this building is ready, I will build another market. And yeah, have some gold available. A demonstration of leadership. My marshal has been hovering around my council meetings lately, knowing his interest in matters of leadership. I cannot help him but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation, or on the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. Let us discuss methods of communication. So I get martial art lifestyle experience either way. So this grants Rogaland increased levy size. I will take that. What's that? Offer concubine. No thanks. I will call hunt for free this time. And well, since we are good on prestige, I will increase the size of this unit already. Actually, one of them only cost me 0.3 actually. So I can do that. Yeah, the hunt was successful. It granted me some gold and some prestige as always. So now I am at 0 gain of prestige per month. But this building will increase it a little bit. Also, let's get stalwart leader to be able to lead the armies directly. Leviathan. It behooves a chieftain to spend time at sea with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out of for drills, practice and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating chance of a change of pace from life at court when we spot it, a distant plume of water followed by a small island of wine dark flesh rolling out of the waves, the greatest beast of all the deeps, a whale. So I'll probably lose some prestige with this roll. It's 53% of failure. I can get gold for sure, or I can increase the prestige. I'm getting low on prestige, so I will take the prestige. Also, let's build the prestige building here, by the way, to have a little remedy for that. And this building is almost over. Let's see how much will it cost to raise another one. I am 16 short. So right now I'm gaining prestige again. I can also host a feast. It's pretty cheap, 25 gold, so I'm gonna do that. Feast. Breaking horses. Eating was well underway and drinking a little too far along when my son decided it was time for some horse riding. My stables were locked up tight, but he somehow managed to get a group of eager riders inside. With absolutely no control over my animals, there was swearing, laughter, and broken bones as men and women fell from the horses, ambling around the hall. So I lost some prestige. The feast ends, and I gain back well, all of that prestige, plus some more on top. I'm still short on gold, but just a little bit. So I think this will be enough for this episode. I have to make a cut right now, so I will continue in the next one. If you are interested, feel free to watching it, and see you then.